What's going on, everyone? Milky here. Hope you're having a great day. Lately, we've been playing a ton of different decks, and some of them are like actually really competitive decks that you can take to the ladder. You can gain some ranks with it. You can do really, really well. Others are more on the fun side. And you know what? I think this deck actually kind of straddles the fence. It's kind of can be very, very competitive in a lot of games and absolutely shut down some decks. While on the other side, it can also just be a fun deck that can do well in some games, but also have some difficult matchups. So that's where I think this deck sits. In saying that, though, this deck has been an absolute pleasure to play because I really do enjoy control and lane lock style decks. This deck is exactly that to a T. We've got really strong control cards in the early game like Iceman. We've got some power push and some tempo plays with our Nightcrawler and Angela and a bit of flexibility there. Really good information with Daredevil. And then we've got like this lane lock package with Storm, Spider-Man, and Professor X, which all work together to lock down locations and secure them ahead of the end of the game. The rest of the deck is either pushing power and pushing power in those locked locations like Jessica Jones on flooded locations, we all know that, or rescue setting up plays for the final turns of the game. Doctor Doom is a great way to spread power to the flooded location. Doesn't work perfectly with Professor X, but I think there's enough value in Doctor Doom with the other cards that makes him a great inclusion. And then the big one for me is Valkyrie, and Valkyrie is awesome in shutting down particularly Shuri decks or anything that goes really tall on a single location. I've loved playing this deck. It's been really, really enjoyable to play. It's got some of my favorite cards in the game here, especially Spider-Man. I do love that card. We got some really cool games when recording this one, so stick around and check out the gameplay. I hope you have a great day, and I'm going to take off. Until the next video, I'll catch you then. The Daredevil, the Deadpool comes down here. Okay, so we can actually contest this as well. So what we can do is like this. Oh, this is just too good, right? Unless he's got a Doctor Doom. He could play in here now, but he'd need an additional card. I guess he can get in here with his with an Arnim Zola. So maybe this isn't quite as straightforward as I'm thinking.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Interesting he played it here. Might have been Venoming on the final turn. I think we just do this and we hopefully take the win. Because we have an extra card here. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get this one out. Drawing all your lane lock cards is just super cool with this deck. Really like it. He just throws out a Shang-Chi. He's never going to expect this Valkyrie. And you love to see it. You get a cheeky little win. So lane control and pairing lane control with Valkyrie is just super, super oppressive. Into Professor X, it can be very strong. So I might actually, you know what? I'll do Daredevil first. We can look at it, have a look at this location. Okay, so he just gets his cloak out for tempo. That's kind of fine. Okay, now this is awkward. We can do this, always move this away, and then just lock him out on turn 5 here. I don't mind this, actually. It seems quite cool. The great thing about this is that if he is playing a Galactus, which this does look like a Galactus deck, we just lock him out of turn 5 here, which is so good. Like, this is brutal for him if he's playing Galactus. It's almost certainly Galactus. Yeah, this is just super, super good for us. I think this is just going to be a retreat from him. If he was lining up Galactus, I mean, maybe. Iron Man here, he plays it into So he's getting at 0 power here. So I don't know what this is. So, I mean, what is he doing? What is he doing here? I'm so confused. I'm super, super confused. I mean, do I just wait and just play 3 cards here? I think I just pass. That's the most confusing play I've ever seen. The other thing we do is we just do this and Chavez. But if he Galactuses now, we could be in some trouble. So I think we do 1, 2, 3, and we just say whether we win. We have priority. So maybe this actually isn't the best. I guess we just do this. Could Shang-Chi us with priority. This does actually add more power though. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. I knew it was gonna be Galactus. It kind of got really awkward at the end there, whether we actually just beat him in this location, but yeah, we just play into that location. Oh, wait, is this gonna... It's gonna go to 6. He's only gonna get to 8. Close. Close. So we actually needed every single bit of that. We needed every bit of that Valkyrie. This was maybe the better play, but we didn't know about a Shang-Chi, because a Shang-Chi would have just beaten us. Shuri. Could be a Shuri deck, which we don't mind. Okay. Lizard, sure. No Jessica Jones in hand means this is a little sketchy, but we do have Doctor Doom. Is he gonna like arrow this? I'm gonna arrow this later on, isn't he? Let's do this. This is fine. Okay. That's alright. We don't mind.
Wind, aid my hand.
We don't mind. Okay, so I think we do not this too. Okay, so all we need to do now is we just do this one into Valkyrie. Play something big here. Does he? I mean, regardless, if he plays it here, he doesn't want to give it to us. So we've made this really awkward for him. So if he plays something big here, he gives it to us. But also if he plays something big here, he is locked out of this location. He's locked out of the game, essentially. So I think he's probably going to play here and then Taskmaster on the final turn. That should be his play. So it should be something really big. It was arrow. It was arrow. Okay, so how do we win now? He has priority. So he just plays one card, we win. Right? We've got to bank on him just playing one card. I don't think our cards are going to be big enough. So he just plays one card. He plays 2 cards. Plays 2 cards. Unfortunate. Wait, we win because of the ongoing effect. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The ongoing effect of Red Skull. Spider-Man Rickety Bridge on turn 5. got options there. We can really like shut this down by doing something like this. We actually really like Rickety Bridge with this deck. So I'm gonna do this so his Angela gets a little stifled.
Aid my hand.
Okay, he's got a lot of power there. We actually don't really have much follow-up for this, other than doing something else. But this is kind of like our distraction, right? I think that's what we're going for. So we can do Spider-Man into Professor X. It's got to be committing power here, right? Spider-Man, Professor X. Is this bad? This might just be bad. This is a tough one. This is a really tough turn. It's only had 6 here. I'm gonna do this. This is just weird as. Okay, so he's got probably like a Wong or like a there's some way to get in there later on. Sorry, no, he's got a Wong. He's probably got a Doom, something of the sort, right? Okay, we can do this. I don't know if this is ideal. We could have also Spider-Man'd. Okay, curious. Alright. We can just Spider-Man him out here and then Valkyrie. So unless he feels the board now, we're gonna win. This is an awkward game. Like this deck feels really controlling in a lot of ways, but you just have to map out the turns. The Storm play was kind of like, I don't know if it was ideal, but he started playing into other ways for him to get power back in there. I think.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, so indeed, lock him out of the entire game here. And then we don't even need to do this. We actually can't do this. So all we just play is the highest power we have here. I almost messed up. I almost messed up by doing that. We would have given him a little Iron Man buff there. But yeah, we just play Chavez there and it's a lock. Love seeing people play stuff like that. It's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and do... I mean, we can do this. I'd probably just rather not, though. We'll play here. Curious, okay. Right, what can we do here? So we have a rescue that we can follow up with a storm. Actually, not too bad. Let's go ahead and do this one. It's got Electro, so I mean, Star-Lord. It could be a Galactus deck, but White Tiger. Okay, jumps into Necrosha. That's curious. So we can actually do... Can't play Storm and Valkyrie on the final turn though, so maybe we want to end the game. We'll do this for now.
Friendly
Just trying to think. Dream Dimension always makes things really weird. Dream Dimension always makes things really weird. Okay, so we can kind of just potentially try and end. I'll do this and then I'll move this here. Let's just see if we can get away with this little cheeky play here. Maybe we should have left the Nightcrawler. This could be Doctor Doom though as well, so we got 9 power. The Ironheart. Don't hit left. Unlucky. Unlucky. Location. But we can flip it with Storm, which is cool. Okay, so Monster Island. Let's go ahead and get Daredevil out. We can, yeah, I mean, we can Storm Bar with no name. That's about all we've got for it. So if we don't get Storm, then we don't play that location. Okay, so I guess we can still play this now. We don't have great follow-up though, other than I mean, I guess we do have Doom. So let's do this. We'll do this now. Cosmo is indeed interesting. We can do this one. Shuri. Okay, so do we think, I mean, we have the Professor X. We can actively do what we need to do here. Well, I'm going to see what you're snapping into, so that's cool. Red Skull. Okay, so does he have... he can't have a Zola. I don't know what he can have here. Get the retreat. Get the retreat. He snapped into a Daredevil. That's a curious play. And we have Daredevil too. So let's go ahead and do Daredevil. We have Storm Jessica Jones, which is just a nice little combo piece we can do. So I think I'll do Storm Jessica Jones now. We do have priority here, so I don't know what he's playing here. Thor, okay, sure. So I mean, we'll still do. Okay, I guess we won't do JJ anymore. No, I think we still do JJ. We can do Angela. Do we want to do Angela in any way? Like, do we want to do this at all? I kind of like keeping a 1-drop. I guess it's okay to have this on the board as well. We aren't going to get full JJ value if we don't play it now, because we're going to play Spider-Man next turn, I think. So we'll do this. He just skips turn 4. How curious. He really... So he has a... We did play this guy earlier. I'm not sure if he's playing the same deck though. Kind of looks like it. He had a vision before. We'll see though. What is this? This is Jane Foster. So okay, so this is getting big. So we can like lock him out of this lane. This feels kind of like counterproductive to what we're actually wanting to do. This actually gets bigger than Jane Foster. Funnily enough. So, like, lock him out of this lane. We just have to figure out how to win the other two. Guess let's do this. Maybe we draw Valkyrie off the top.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, sorry, we have Chavez here. Yeah, that's right. I always forget about Chavez. So I think our best play is actually just Chavez. I don't think he wants to play anything middle. Right? He takes away 5 power. I mean, he'd have to add more than 5. And simultaneously... Well, I mean, I guess he can easily do that. But he would have to add more than 6 left. So he'd have to play Mjolnir and something to get 6. And then it'd also have to be more than 5 in middle. More than 6, actually. Might have put him in a tough spot here with the Spider-Man. He plays 3 cards. So what does he play here?
Mjolnir, to me.
This is Wasp. This is Arrow. So he actually did have it. Wow, good on him. Good on him.